guys, it's Jennifer Hiles here. I just figured I'd give you guys another update. It's currently like 1:30 in the morning and I cannot sleep. I have to be at the hospital at 6 in the morning and I have surgery at 7:30. Just kind of want to tell you guys what has changed and what's happening since the last time I made a video. And I'm sorry the last video cut out like the first, I don't even know how long. I should have checked that to make sure it didn't do that. Sometimes my computer does do that. I think you guys missed the part where it said I had surgery Wednesday, which was yesterday, and today. But luckily they both got switched to tomorrow. So my plastic surgeon and my AVM doctor could do it at the same time. Yay. Okay, so first of all, I'll just go in order of like time. Last Thursday, I went to go see Dr. Weiner, and actually, yeah, I did see him. But like underneath this part, like this flat part, I was noticing that I was getting really hard, and I kind of told them that, but they thought that was normal. And then they covered my hole above my lip. There's a hole right here because my skin died. So they just packed it with gauze so it can stay moist and stuff. I said moist, I don't think I like that. Stay wet because they didn't want the tissues to get all hard. So they did that. Sorry, I can't think very good today. But then the other day I was in the bathroom and my gauze fell out on the floor and I panicked because I didn't want to look inside and see my insides. And I like picked it up off the floor and shoved it back in the hole. And then instantly my mind was like, ew, germs, bacteria, infection. And I pulled it out really fast. And I was like forced to look at it. And I just put a bandage over it. And the next day, I had to go see, which is 2 days ago, I had to go see Dr. Kosh because Dr. Weiner was in surgery all day and he repacked the hole for me. And I told him about my nose because I don't know if you can see in there. Well, my nostril, like this middle part is normally really thin, right? And it was before. But I have these big growing things in there. If you want to see a better picture, feel free to go on my Facebook. I can't add any more people, so you can follow me if you want, but Facebook won't allow me to add any more people. Or you can go to my GoFundMe page, there's also a picture on there. But it's just very big, and he kind of thought it was an infection. But then if it was an infection, that wouldn't have made any sense because I've been taking antibiotics for a while, so it would have went down. And he also just stuck his little tweezer things in there and tried to squeeze it to see if like pus would come out, but it didn't. And so he put numbing stuff in my nose, and he was planning on poking it with a needle. But yeah, we were waiting for the numbing stuff to take effect, and we started talking about my face. And normally he said that, well, at the beginning we planned on 3 stages just for the nose, like not the entire AVM itself, but just for my nose, my really shiny nose. But this time he was planning on thinning the nose up so it wasn't so wide, and just kind of making it look better. And then the next time he was gonna fill this hole in my head. You see all my skin's like bunched over here, so he's gonna cut it right here and like move the skin up. But since my nose already looks so good, Like, he wasn't expecting it to look this good, which I am pretty impressed too. So quickly. And it still has a lot of swelling to go down. So he figured, and plus since this under here, he didn't really want to cut any of that open. He just figured that we were gonna have 2 stages. So he just wants to, fill this hole, which will give me my forehead back. I won't have a hole in there anymore. And give me my eyebrow back. My eyebrow's actually like right here. And I filled in my eyebrows earlier, so they look like crap now, but it just looks so silly with no eyebrow right here, so I had to do it. I'll have my eyebrow and my forehead back. And then over time, we'll let my nose settle, because that takes quite a while. And then I'll come back and kind of talk to him, and I could tell him how I feel about my nose, and he can tell me like his professional perfect nose opinion, and we can decide together on if we want to do more work and thin it out later. And then I still have my cartilage, I don't know how to talk, in my forehead up there, so we can make it more pointy or whatever it needs to do later. But anyways, after my head was numb, my head's always numb, my nose was numb, he went to pull the needle out, and I was like, whoa, like, are you sure this could be an infection? Because if this is the AVM and you poke it, it's gonna bleed like crazy. And I'm just really scared, and we both looked at each other like, yeah, that's probably not a good idea. So he decided, since surgery was less than 48 hours from that time, that we would just deal with it in the OR while I'm asleep, so it would be less for me, and so that Dr. Weiner was there in case something happened. So yeah, the next day, which was yesterday, which was today, I have middays on this day, I went to go see Dr. Weiner, because actually Dr. Weiner's in Germany. I saw his assistant ladies, Yelena. She gave me my pre-op because I had surgery tomorrow, and I told her about my concern in my nose, and right away she looked at it and told me that it was most likely AVM that was growing back. And that sometimes when you cut into it, which I already knew this for, so I don't know why I'm so, I don't know if I'm upset or what. I already knew this, I just was hoping it didn't happen. Sometimes when you cut into an AVM, it can pop up in other places, because, okay, like, it's not cancer, but it acts like cancer. You can go in and cut cancer out, and it can pop back up even worse. And it's the same thing with an AVM. And I guess sometimes, like, when that happens, they can keep removing it, but it'll just keep popping up somewhere else. So, yeah, there's that. So it's like right here in my nose, and it's growing back like very viciously. It's only been in there a couple days, and like my nose, ooh, like my nostrils, sorry, it's gross in there. Ew, I can't get in there though. My nostrils, like especially this side, is almost grown shut. It's growing very fast, which I really wasn't expecting to happen. Like, I want to stay positive. It's kind of hard sometimes though, because I just think about how awesome it would have been if none of my skin died. Like, look how awesome my nose looks. My cheek over here could look good. And like, I mean, it's starting to look good over here. Can't really feel it. None of this. Kind of just feels not good when I touch it. But I know this is all dead it's starting to pull up. You can see like this scab pulled up. That hole right here, like, is the inside of my face. It's just open. Like, you can't see the bottom of it. So there's that, and now there's the AVM thing. And it's like every time something bad goes wrong, I'm like really, not really. For a minute I am, obviously. Upset about it or something, whatever the word is, but then something bad always happens. And then, like the AVM growing, and now I'm like, oh, my skin died, no big deal. Like, that wasn't so bad. I'm just really, like, Dr. Rayner hasn't seen it because he's been in Germany. So he'll see it tomorrow before surgery. I don't even think he knows about it yet. But he'll see it tomorrow, and I guess I'll get his input on what's next, or if he's going to touch it during surgery tomorrow. My guess is that it'd have to be embolized first. I could tell it's very, like, when I put my head down or like lean over to pick something up, it swells, like, it just feels like not good. So I would think it would have to be embolized. But she didn't think that he was going to be able to do anything tomorrow, because tomorrow he needs to fix this whole thing of skin that came off, and it's like deep tissues out too. And I'm sure this, and then Dr. Kosh do that. And later on they still have this AVM to go, this AVM to go, and I guess now that. Sorry, normally I have in my head what I'm gonna say, but I am empty-headed today. Positive things. I keep getting awesome things, like in the mail. I really love, like, the inspirational cards, just letters in general. You guys are so sweet. Thank you very much. A lot. Like I said, I'd read them forever today and brighten up my day. And this is like my favorite thing ever. It's pretty. I'm probably gonna wear it like forever until it breaks on me. Thank you. Oh yeah, another thing. My nose, the other day, it had, like, it all has structure, like, it's hard. Really hard. And this, the other day, was too. It's so creepy touching it. It was hard touching it last Friday. I remember touching it and it just felt like bored stiff. But now it's like, okay, say you had a thin piece of skin with water behind it. Like a loose, thin piece of skin with water behind it. Just pushing, it's like so pushy. I don't know what's going on in it. I just hope that my nose isn't like, you know, they're gonna like cut it off to go underneath there or something. I'm hoping Dr. Wiener has some super awesome magic tricks up his sleeve. You know, they don't really tell me what they're gonna do or like how they're gonna do it. Unless I talk to Dr. Wiener and he has time, then I can kind of get it out of him. I can't think of anything else. I know, like, even for me and for you guys, like, it's so easy to lose hope. Like, it's probably one of the easiest things in the whole world. Like, things go wrong, like, even some people, I just see, like, something so small will happen in their day, and they're like, oh, my whole day is ruined. They're just like, or big things, like skin dying or something. That's so gross. Sorry. It's just so easy to lose hope. But don't. Like, don't lose hope. Even if things get hard and they're hard as hell, and you feel like everything is just like crashing down on you, and you don't know why everything has to be so hard. like the best thing is to just try to keep a positive attitude. And I'm not saying like you have to be positive all the time, because that's impossible and that's like unrealistic. Let your feelings show. You don't gotta hide everything just to be positive. I'm saying like it's okay to feel your feelings. You need to feel your feelings. If you feel like crying, yelling, like crying, yell, let it out, get it out. Feel your feelings and then let go of them and move on. Dustin told me this, and I'm sure I said it before, but like it's okay to feel your feelings. Just don't get stuck there. Like don't get stuck in a bad spot, because it's not gonna do you any good there. Like you gotta keep moving on, even if it's hard and even if it really sucks. If you quit, you're just gonna be stuck in the same place that you've always been, and you know that you don't want to be there. Just don't stop if it's hard. You can do it. Sometimes I think I might be talking to myself. But I don't know. I have surgery tomorrow, and then I'll update you guys again whenever I can, let you know how it went and what Dr. Rayner says about my AVM growing back. If you want more frequent updates, like I said, feel free to go to my Facebook page. My name is Jennifer Funk Hiles, Funk as in F-U-N-K. Jennifer Funk. It's like the webpage is www.myspace.com/jennifer.m.hiles. And then there's my GoFundMe page, but I'm also horrible at updating that. Got a lot of stuff going on. Not like physically, like in the world, just like in my head. It's busy in there. But thank you guys again for all of your support. This whole journey thing would be like so much harder without all you guys and all your positive messages to me and all your prayers. Thank you. And I'm sorry for cutting the last video short. Dustin walked in and I got really nervous because I feel really funny when he hears me talk to my computer. Okay. Love you guys. Hope you have a good day. Love yourself super hard. Talk to you next time. Bye.